Hey, good morning, Christy Mattoon here. I just wanted to jump on real quick and ask you how you're doing. Are you hanging in there? What are you doing for your self-care, right? To keep yourself in alignment, to stay out of fear. What are the things that you're doing? What techniques are working? Are the techniques working? We're in a different period of time, and I've been talking about this more and more. In this period of time that we've fallen into, and even outside of the coronavirus thing, this period of time is more about self care and self development, but in a different way than we've been doing it before, right? It's about diving internally, very intentionally, looking for your spirit, with the idea of looking for your spirit, looking for your own spiritual nature. It's different than the definition of spirit that we've been hearing, or spiritual, because everything spiritual that we're doing is typically external. From an aspect of the internal, what are you doing to ascend yourself? What are you doing to allow your spirit to guide you? Everything we've done in the past was about spirit guides, was about beings around us, and they're still there. They're definitely still there. The access, as it turns out, is easier through your own spirit, because my spirit is already directly connected to those spirits, right? That's the connectedness. That is the consciousness, is that evolution of our growth into that nature, that energy and that nature of the spiritual aspect of us. And so when you realize that and you get in touch with that, it's a whole different way to operate. It's a whole different way to do things. And so this period of time, meaning the coronavirus period of time, the best thing you can be doing is taking this opportunity for self-care, for self-refinement, for deeper dives into awareness, wherever you're at on your journey, right? Taking the time, instead of watching the news or getting all wrapped up in the fact that you might not have enough toilet paper. And I do find that comical. I really do. You know, back in the day, we used to use cloth diapers. And in my head, it's just no different. Like, if you have to resort to washcloths, what's the difference? And people, younger people especially, are like, ew, but we used cloth diapers. So there's ways around this, folks, is what I'm trying to tell you. There's things that you can do that might be outside of the realm of normal as far as today's concerned, but it's the way we used to do things, and it's just the way it is. So don't get too wrapped up in it has to be a certain way. And this is actually also the process of change. It's all the same, from moving from one aspect of how you're handling your spiritual growth into diving into the space of your heart. And because of heart coherence and the information we have there, that deeper dive, when you go in there looking for your own spirit, that light that resides within you, right? It's the essence of that internal, eternal part of you. When you come into contact with that, this is all different, right? There is no panic. There is no fear. There is no anger. There is no, and while it can still be there, it's not the operative, right? It's a whole idea of, ending war and creating peace, but we have to fight to end war to create peace. It doesn't work that way. Peace is inside of you. Peace is an internal dialogue of your spirit that's consistent. It never stops. It never stopped. It's always been. You just haven't recognized it, possibly. And if you have recognized it, you're like, oh, I felt that once or twice. That's where you got to go find that and grab hold of it and stay in it, stay with it. If your system is revved up and you are in a high volume of fight and flight and the chemicals of fight and flight, and you're really bugging out with all the stuff that's going on, I will direct you back to breath first. Breathe. Big inhales, nice long deep exhales, and just get them going so that it's like a rolling motion. You're creating energy inside your body that's going to make you feel better in the long term. Okay? It's the easiest way to get you back into a calm state. Breathing does calm the central nervous system. It also helps loosen some of those neuropeptides that are negative, that cause those negative feelings. Because once you get that good energy flowing, the body starts feeling better. It releases the old stuff to allow the new stuff to be in there. And then it's that practice of staying in it and keeping it going. And that's what we're really after. So I just wanted to get on this morning and ask how you're doing. How are you doing? I hope you're well. I hope this benefits you. I hope you share it to other people who might need it also. Subscribe to my channel. I greatly appreciate that. I'm still growing my channel. I did post a link below for an option that you have to work with me in a group setting where I'm teaching, and then we're practicing the things that we teach. So it'll be using a whole brain state, getting into heart coherence, sitting with your spirit, finding that energy, feeling it, being in it, and then allowing it to move through you. And then how you can talk to your spirit to get new information, be a little bit more trusting and listening to that voice. Some people, their intuition just opens up and goes right off the cuff. And I think that's natural human stuff. Like, that's the magic we have if you tap into it and believe, right? There is a belief element here. Some people who fight it so hard just refuse to believe. My brother's one of those, refuse to believe in anything. And that's all well and good, but what's it doing for you? It's way more fun believing there's something and having fun with it, yeah? So anyway, I hope this blesses you. I'm going to jump off. It is very chilly here this morning, so I'm trying to stay warm. I hope you are staying in your practice, keeping yourself well. Send love, send love, send love, send love, send love. Sit there, build it up in your system, and just send it, right? If we can't hug them, let's just send love to them. All right, I hope this blesses you. Thank you for being here.